The woman planned to go to the bathroom to take a shower, but she did not realize that there was a stranger in the house. When he approached the bathroom with a knife, he noticed that Annie's eyes might have a problem. Before confirming his suspicion, he kindly pushed the towel slightly. Only then did he realize that Annie was blind. She went to the kitchen to prepare food, but she did not know that her husband was already lying in blood. When she went to the cabinet to get a plate, she suddenly slipped on the blood on the floor. Annie immediately touched with her hand. She instantly realized it was blood, and her husband made no sound. Annie was terrified and broke down crying. She could not understand what had happened in the house, so she immediately ran outside, but was soon caught by Jack. Only then did Annie realize an intruder had entered the house. She asked him what his purpose was, but Jack said nothing. Instead, he threw things toward Annie. He enjoyed this feeling of humiliation. Since Lisa was familiar with the layout of the house, she quickly rushed to the bedroom and locked the door swiftly. She skillfully opened her laptop and unlocked it with her voice. She intended to seek help online. This behavior angered Jack. He smashed through the balcony glass and entered the room, then quickly knocked Annie down and threatened her with a dagger not to move. Just as Jack was thinking about how to deal with Annie, the phone suddenly rang. Taking advantage of the moment while he answered the call, Annie quickly put on her clothes and picked up the camera from the floor, hiding it behind her back. When Jack entered the room, Annie quickly attacked him with the camera. Before he could react, she immediately escaped from the house. Realizing the elevator had not arrived, Annie decisively chose the stairs to escape, but Jack also chased after her. Soon Annie reached the basement and hid in a corner. Jack also began searching the basement. Suddenly Annie heard a familiar voice.
Who's that?
It was the security guard Jimmy, who came to check after hearing the noise. Annie immediately explained her situation to him, but Jimmy did not understand what was happening. He was then stabbed by Jack, who was hiding. Realizing Jimmy's voice had vanished, Annie quickly fled the basement. She ran frantically along the iron fence, shouting for help continuously. Soon she reached the street. A kind man noticed her. Tom said he was a policeman and could help Annie, so he decided to escort Annie back home. But when they arrived downstairs, Jack also caught up. He kidnapped Annie again, and Annie realized that the policeman and the intruder were accomplices. At this moment, Tom revealed their true purpose. It turned out Annie's husband Mike was also one of them. Not long ago they had worked together to get a sum of money, but Mike had taken all the money for himself, and Jack and Tom came to take that money back. Annie said she knew nothing about it, but she was beaten by Jack. Then Tom suddenly noticed something strange about the painting on the wall. He quickly took the painting down and found $1 million hidden inside. The two immediately packed up the money and left. Hearing the sound of the door closing, Annie quickly locked the main door. Then she sat on the floor and fell asleep. When she woke up again, it was already night, but then Annie smelled a stench of sweat, so she immediately ran toward the door, but Jack blocked her from the side. It turned out the two intruders had never left.